Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Ow. Hey, gotta make sure everything's right. All right, so welcome to the Lazy and Locked channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for coming back for another chill time with me, talking about stuff that's dealing with locks. So yes, you read the title right. I don't want you to get sister locks. I don't want you to get Braidlocs. I don't want you to get Microlocs. I don't want you to do any of that stuff until you watch this video, okay? Reason why, I'm gonna give you the real. I'm gonna give you my opinion. It's only an opinion. This is why I love the comment section, because you could comment down below what you feel. I'm open to all thoughts and opinions on this topic, because you're here because you wanna know. Before I get to that, I want to thank all my new subscribers. I just put that other video, the first video, up not that long ago, and I didn't think I would get any subscribers. I mean, I didn't know what to think. I was just like, look, I gotta retighten my hair. This head has not been retightened for almost a year, and I just thought it was a good video opportunity, and some of you actually enjoyed it, so I appreciate you. Thank you for coming back, and I hope that I can make good content for you in the future that keeps you coming back and keeps you sharing my content, because it feels good, you know. It definitely motivates me to pick up the camera now, knowing that I have people who are interested in what I gotta say. So special acknowledgement to you. You know who you are, and if you have not checked out my first video, make sure you go back to my videos feed and check my first video out and tell me what you think. All right, also, if you're watching, don't forget to comment down below where you're watching from. I always like to know where you lovely people are tuning in from. So yeah, let's get into the topic. I don't want you to do, first of all, it's not what I want you to do, okay? It's more so about what is it that you have to do for yourself before you make such a conscious decision to get either one or the other. Now, in my personal opinion, they all lock the same, all right? They all lock the same. Once you decide that you want to lock your hair will lock, okay? Your hair is gonna lock. Whether you start off with sister locks, whether you start off with Microlocs, whether you start off with Braidlocs, whether you start out with mini twists, your hair will eventually lock, okay? So the reason why I said I don't want you to get sister lock, Braidlocs, or Microlocs, or do-it-yourself Microlocs, or tiny locks, twist locks, is because I want you to understand what you are capable of doing. All right, let me get my notebook, because I made some notes on this. I really wanted you to understand these three things, all right? 3 things that I wrote down. So the reason why I don't want you to get sister locks is because of 3 things. 1, finances. 2, time. And 3, self-sufficiency, okay? So to me, these 3 things, again, finance, time, and self-sufficiency, should be your deciding factor on which one you get. Now, I'm not gonna make this video long and dragged out, because I know there's plenty of other great videos out there to pretty much explain the difference between the sister locks and the Microlocs and the, you know, but I'm gonna just put it to you like this, all right? Had I knew about doing Microlocs myself, I could say that I probably would have went that route, all right? And this is the reason why. Because your hair locks the same at the end of the day. Like, it locks the same way, okay? When I go out, initially people who like acknowledge me for my hair, the first thing that comes to their mind is, oh, you have sister locks. And I say yes, you know, I say yes. Typically because I was established as a sister locked, okay? Like, I was established with sister locks. I have the sister locks grid pattern. So this is also where I kind of have to like ask myself, and I'm gonna ask you too personally, comment down below, what do you think I have? Because I'm running into an issue where I'm starting to call my locks hybrid locks, all right? And the reason why is because I don't follow the SISTERLOCKS rules and I guess template of how to maintain the SISTERLOCKS. Like I don't follow it. I haven't followed it for a while now. So what makes a person SISTERLOCKS? Like what allows a SISTERLOCK established, like, you know, what makes a SISTERLOCK established, like a set of locks established as SISTERLOCKS? What allows it to continue to be called SISTERLOCKS? I hope you follow me on that. Like what, like, cause I don't call them SISTERLOCKS anymore, but I have the grid. So is it the grid pattern that makes me SISTERLOCK? Is it you know, the way I maintain the lock? I don't know. But again, it's not about me. It's about you making the conscious decision. But comment down below though. I do want to hear your opinions. I do want to hear your opinions, and I do want to know where you're tuning in from. But yeah, I don't know. You know, I feel that this is all honesty, like straight to the point, right? If you got about $700 to $1,500 to spare and letting someone establish SISTERLOCKS for you, by all means do it, okay? Do it because you know, especially if you go to a certified SISTERLOCK loctician, you know that you're gonna get that grid down pat. They're gonna hook it up for you, all right? They're gonna hook it up, especially if they're certified. If they're a trainee, hit or miss, you know, hit or miss. There's a lot of trainees out there though who's bomb, like bomb, you know what I mean? Like, I know, and I've seen some heads of sisters who got SISTERLOCKed from trainees, and I was like, dang, like, you could have fooled me. Like, I wouldn't even think that they would have went to a trainee over an actual certified loctician, SISTERLOCK loctician. So it's really about, at that point, if you have the money for it, okay? What I love about YouTube right now is that I'm seeing a lot of beautiful sisters doing do-it-yourself Microlocs. Loving it. Like, if you're watching this and you're one of those, I applaud you, okay? Tykara Ann, she got so many locks. Like, dang, she started it off do-it-yourself, you know? Queenie Lean, she's a newer channel that I've seen just pop, like pop. And she, like, the way she got her Microlocs, I'm talking about, you could have fooled me. You know, the way I saw one of her videos, and like the way she has like this whole mathematical concept and a sizing chart of her locks to establish her Microlocs. Like, that's what I mean. You don't have to pay to get SISTERLOCKS. You don't. Like, if you're patient, and this goes to my second point, time. If you have the time, all right, to actually sit down, part your hair, really feel, go through your roots and just know your head and part and plait, why go to somebody else? You know why? But again, that's only if you have the time. If you don't have the time for it, then it's so much easier to allow somebody else to do it for you. Now, the third part is the self-sufficiency, okay? When you do it yourself, as a microlocker, a braid locker, when you do it yourself, it's like a certain type of connection you have to your head, like a different type of connection, all right? And I even felt that, even though I went to get my locks or SISTERLOCKS done professionally, like, when I had to retie my own hair for the first time, it was so liberating. Like, I felt like, wow, I can do this. You know what I mean? I can really maintain my own hair if need be. Yes, it's tedious. Yes, it's time consuming, but I'm self-sufficient, you know? Like, I can really do this. If all else failed, as long as I have a plastic crochet needle, I could do this. I can do my hair. And that right there, I think, is the most breathtaking thing, to know that you can maintain your own hair. And I think that's the biggest takeaway, okay? Let's not get caught up in brands. Let's not get caught up in the grid. Let's not get caught up in, oh, well, you know, I went to this person, so it's better than what you know, your homemade do-it-yourself locks. No, because at the end of the day, your hair is gonna lock anyway. All right, so make YouTube your resource. Don't just jump to a decision. You know, also be cognizant too that when we do go to get our hair locked by sister lock loctician trainees, or even other people who just know how to braid, you know, you got girls out there who just know how to micro braid, like they know how to plait, like they know how to use a comb, they know how to part, they know how to do hair. Even if you go to somebody like that, you're supporting somebody else, okay? So let's not forget about that. It's also not about like trying to hold on to $1, because if you honestly don't have it, then you don't have it. But if you do have it to give, it's a nice gesture in knowing that you're participating in aiding in a business that's self-owned, self-branded, and self-sustained. So let's not forget that as well, all right? I'm not telling you like, oh, keep your money in your pocket. Don't go to a sister lock loctician or a trainee or a hair salon and let them put your Microlocs in. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is, if you don't have it, don't feel discouraged, because there's ways in which you can go about getting it. And if you do have it, then okay, you know, give a little bit. It's cool. Either way, just know what you want, know how you want to get it, and be happy with your decision. With that said, my peoples, thank you for watching this video. If you like this content, definitely feel free to subscribe, like this video, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification. That way you know when I'm dropping another video. I got my retie video coming up, so stay tuned for that. Until then, be safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.